Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking something literally game-changing. How anyone, and I mean anyone, can build a fully functional, monetized mobile app from scratch without writing a single line of code. I'm so incredibly excited to share this with you because we're looking at a massive shift in how software is actually created. If you've ever had a brilliant app idea but hit a brick wall because you didn't know how to code or maybe couldn't afford a developer, well, everything changes right now. Let's dive in.
We're kicking things off with a wild story from our source material. The creator met a young guy with zero technical background, no coding experience whatsoever, but this guy's phone was just constantly buzzing with payment notifications. Like, how is that even possible, right? Well, he built a simple mobile app using nothing but text prompts on a platform called Replit. When the creator actually saw the project, they were absolutely blown away by how easy it was to generate real revenue. It really makes you wonder, if a total non-coder can pull this off, why on earth is app building still considered so difficult?
So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. Zero-code app building. 2. Generating the app idea. 3. Replit builds the app. 4. Integrating APIs and features. 5. Admin panels and monetization. And 6. Publishing to mobile devices.
Starting off with Section 1, Zero-Code App Building. That young man's secret was pretty incredible. He said the whole app was made by AI. I just gave it a prompt. I mean, wow. That quote perfectly captures the magic here. The traditional barriers to entry, the insanely high development costs, the years spent studying computer science, the agonizing technical setups, they're all being completely bypassed by intelligent AI agents that actually write, test, and deploy the code for you.
Moving on to Section 2, Generating the App Idea.
Now, the whole process kicks off by teaming up with a tool like ChatGPT to be your ultimate brainstorming partner. In the source test, the creator asked ChatGPT for app ideas that could be built on Replit and, crucially, easily monetized. It spit out 9 suggestions, and they went with a really ambitious one, an AI video and image generator. But here's the absolute secret sauce. They didn't just take that basic idea over to Replit. Nope. They asked ChatGPT to write the exact, highly detailed technical prompt required for Replit to understand the entire vision, down to features like background music, auto subtitles, and AI voice tones.
Which brings us to Section 3, Replit builds the app.
Okay, so when you paste that massive prompt into Replit, you get a choice. You can click Start with Design, which takes maybe 5 or 10 minutes to mock up a user interface. Or you can go all in and choose Build the entire app. Hitting that button kicks off the full coding process. Get this, in our sources test for that complex AI video generator, the autonomous coding phase took just 43 minutes. 43 minutes to code an entire platform that literally replaces weeks of coffee-fueled developer all-nighters.
But hey, what if you're not totally thrilled with how it looks at first glance? You don't have to go in and tweak CSS or HTML manually. To get the perfect user interface, you can just grab a link to an existing app you love. In this case, they use the Kling app from the Play Store as a reference. You just paste that URL directly into the Replit chat. The AI agent gets the vibe instantly and autonomously adapts your app's design to match that professional reference style. It's almost too easy.
All right, Section 4, Integrating APIs and features.
To power heavy-duty features like actual video generation, we rely on API keys. If you're not familiar, think of an API key like a digital bridge. It allows your app to securely borrow and use another company's incredibly powerful tools. In our example, the creator wanted to use Google's Gemini AI. So they just grabbed a free API key from Google AI Studio, went back into the Replit chat, and literally typed, "I want to add my Gemini API key." Replit popped up a secure box, they pasted the key, and boom, instantly connected to Google's supercomputer. By just chatting naturally with the Replit AI and plugging in that API, the app was suddenly supercharged with some seriously impressive features. We're talking high-quality, realistic text-image generation, dynamic image-to-video animation with smooth zoom effects, flawless auto subtitles, multi-language support, and even a completely secure user sign-up page. The creator literally just typed, "Add a feature to create an image," and the AI coded the whole shebang directly into the app.
Next up is Section 5, Admin Panels and Monetization.
Look, an app isn't really a sustainable business without a way to manage it. But again, a simple text prompt to the AI generates a completely separate, fully secure admin panel URL. Your regular users won't see this. This custom dashboard gives you total visibility into the metrics that matter, tracking total users, monitoring active paying subscriptions, and viewing your total monthly revenue.
You essentially get a fully coded back-end management system just by asking for it.
And to actually collect that revenue, you need a payment gateway. Just like we did with the Gemini API, you can integrate a platform like Razorpay or PayPal. You just grab an API key from your provider, paste it into Replit, and tell the AI to set up basic and pro subscription tiers. The source creator actually tested this live, successfully processing a real 1 rupee transaction right through their newly generated subscription page. It works.
But before you start taking real customers' money, you've got to make sure the app actually works, right? So, you do a quick quality assurance check. But instead of hunting for broken code yourself, you literally just type to Replit, check if all features are working and fix any bugs. That's it. The AI autonomously scans the platform, finds any backend errors, and automatically deploys the fixes right then and there. It's an entirely self-contained developer and QA tester rolled into one.
Finally, Section 6, Publishing to Mobile Devices.
So how do we get this web-based creation onto a phone? Deployment is remarkably easy. First, you hit the Publish button inside Replit, which gives you a live URL. Then, you just paste that URL into a free web-to-APK converter tool online. While it's converting, you can upload your custom app logo and even design a 3-second launch screen, the graphic that pops up when you tap the app icon. Once that's done, you simply download the generated APK file, install it on your Android device, and it functions identically to a native mobile app.
Now, let's talk about the bottom line. Because honestly, this is the most staggering part of this whole explainer. The total infrastructure cost for the AI developer that brainstormed, coded, debugged, and deployed this highly complex, feature-rich video platform, $25. Just $25 a month for the Replit Core plan. You are essentially renting a world-class engineering team for the price of a few cups of coffee. Absolutely wild.
This whole workflow completely equalizes the playing field. You don't need thousands of dollars anymore. You don't need years of technical training to bring a software business to life. All you need is a solid idea and the ability to communicate it clearly to an AI. Which leaves us with one final, very exciting question for you to ponder today. With the coding barrier completely gone, what will you build next? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.